marriage is a scam. Well, marriage could be a lot of things. Marriage could be hell for one person but heaven for another. And for me personally, I think marriage is like a business. But business is not for everybody. Not everybody can run a business. Not everybody know what kind of business they should run. Like a lot of people, they don't have goal. They don't even know about themselves. And they don't know what's good for them, what they good at. You know what I mean? So how can you run a business if you don't know what's good for you? But the idea of having a business is appealing. You know what I mean? Like he's a boss, right? So it's an appealing idea that, okay, it's good that you had a partner, a relationship. So it's appealing to a lot of people, but not a lot of people can handle it. Not a lot of people can run a business. Not a lot of people can handle a relationship. Not a lot of people can handle having kids. And it's not for everybody. And the reason why I'm associate having marriage with business is because they had the same pattern. Okay, for you to be able to run a good business, you had to have a good impulse control, emotional discipline, good working ethic, and high immunity towards stress, and not easily quit. So if you have those, you can easily run a business or run a relationship. But if you're one of those people that they don't want to take risks, they quit easily, things stress them out, they emotionally unstable or whatever, you can't run a business or a relationship. And it's not always that. It's not always that. It's harder than that. It's harder than we think, because if you're competent, you will figure out what kind of business suit you, what kind of partner will suit you. And then on another level, you have to be able to attract it. You have to be able to find the way to get attract the fund and open the business. Just the same way you have to attract the right partner. You know what I mean? You could know what kind of partner is good for you, but can you attract it? You know what kind of business that are good for you, but can you find the fund to do it? That's the thing. And another one is like this: do you inherit the trait from your family, the blueprint from your family? If your family or generation of business owner, you already witnessed your parent, your grandparent or whatever run a business, and you already got the blueprint. So when it's your turn, things just perform easily. If you're competent, right? You're able to learn all the trade from your parent, and you didn't put all that knowledge to waste. You take it all in, and then you start your own business, or you inherit their business, right? Same thing with relationship. Are you from a dysfunctional family, or are you from a broken family, a dysfunctional family? If you're from a functioning, happy family, you're blessed. Just the same way as you came from a business owner family, a line of a business owned family. Okay, so you get to see what your parents doing. You get to see the blueprint. So let's say when you growing up, I think the biggest gift the parent can give to their kid, or the kid growing up seeing like their parent love each other. Now a lot of people have that privilege. A lot of people growing up, mama don't even know where daddy at, and a lot of time they seeing their mama emotional wreck. You know what I mean? Like daddy could solve mama emotional issue. So mama is an emotional mess, and dad is also a mess too. And they always going at it. They always had that gender war. They always had that power struggle. there's no love. They're just misery. You know what I mean? So you inherit that. So of course the kid that grow in a happy home, mama and daddy love each other, they're gonna grow up knowing how a happy family function. Does it mean that if you're from a dysfunctional family, you're gonna stay dysfunctional? Most likely yes, because I'm from a dysfunctional family. My first, second, third girlfriend get that dysfunctional from me, and then in turn I learn. I recognize the pattern, what works and what doesn't work, and I change. And now that I'm much older and more experienced, my wife get to be with a man who been through it all and change, be able to adapt. You know what I mean? A lot of people being like, oh man, just be yourself. No, you gotta be able to adapt. You need to learn pattern recognition and adopt the pattern that works and discard the pattern that doesn't work. That's how you make things work. So it's the same thing with relationship and business, right? And growing in a dysfunctional family myself, it was harder for me. It's an uphill battle because a lot of that dysfunctional rub off on me. Over time, I need to purify it. I need to discard it. And I have to learn the winning pattern so that my family don't have to suffer. So, but it's an uphill battle. Just how, like me right now, also the first person in my three generations that actually own the business. It's an uphill battle because I never been in this before. I don't know how to register the LLC and stuff like that. You know what I mean? Like I have to find the resources myself and learn from it myself. There's no guidance. It's hard, but it's possible. So yes, at the end of the day, I think that marriage is like a business. They require the same thing for it to perform better. And everybody talk about the risks that come with marriage just the same way. Everybody, when you're talking about business, everybody was always afraid, like, hey, what if I can't find the money? What if I can't run it right? I'll go bankruptcy and I'll go into debt and stuff. Like, everybody always focus on the negative. Everybody, like the human mind, we always react to fear first. You know what I mean? But there are reward, high risk, high reward. And I understand that you know, the reward may not be appealing to somebody, some people, but for me it's very appealing. It gives me an easier life. For example, when your business operating properly, of course, you know what I mean, you don't have to work no more. Your employee take care of it. You have more freedom. Like right now, you know, like my shop, all my worker are doing their thing, and then I'm here taking care of other business, expanding myself. And the same way with relationship. If you find the right partner and you have the blueprint, the trait that make the relationship work, and your partner cooperate with you because you selected that partner, you attracted that partner, right? So it's not all luck. It's all strategic decision, right? And if all of that work out, what do you get? I have a business partner that I can trust. I have a person that always be there for me, at my lowest, my highest, and also, you know, the feeling of going home and hold somebody at night while you sleep in a cold winter, man, that shit is OP. But anyway, everybody already knows that. But there's privilege. There's man privilege and then woman privilege. And when you're together, you get that. Now my woman have male privilege with me. She can walk at night in a dark alley because she's with me, so she get that male privilege. And I get that female privilege where people don't think of you as a threat. You know what I mean? People associate women with being like a more gentle and safe and stuff like that. Now I'm being with her. I've been validated by society that this guy's not a threat. He's a man of abundance. So now we put all power together.